Last episode on Vault Hunters, we ran 3 treasure rooms back to back and got so much amazing loot that I finally feel that we have enough resources to finish the quartz and gold farm. That's right, this episode I am going to be trying to finish this quartz and gold farm. Also, if you're new to the series, there should be a card on screen linking you to a playlist of all the episodes. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to stick around or check out the old ones. Well, the first step to actually finishing this bit is finally linking everything up to one rotational power source. And to do that, we're going to need, well, a lot of patience. But I have a thought about running a belt across these guys right here and using gear shifts and whatnots and all this jazzerino to get everything running. And I realize I'm kind of speaking in gibberish right now, so I should probably just crack on with it. Well, we're going to need some shafts, and we're going to need some belts. Can we make any more belts? Nope. We need more kelp. Do we have? Sure. We're also going to need some gear shifts, which do require some andesite casing. However, as you can see, since the last episode, we actually ran one of those special... Oh, we have no andesite alloy? Okay. Well, we actually ran one of those special chromatic iron rooms, so we have just a ton of chromatic irons to make casings and alloys, so we should be sitting pretty there. Also, I'd like to make this engineer's wrench if we can. Okay, we have no gold sheets. Gonna smash up a bunch of gold, but we should definitely have an engineer's wrench. And of course the gear shifts, as well as some levers to go with them. Alright, well, the gold sheets get pressed. Let's see about the configuration of a rotation. We already have these guys hooked up to rotation of power, so once we have a windmill, that'll be good. Now it's just these fellas. So, first of all, I actually have to figure out, I think this guy spins inwards normally, so we want him to have the straight power, right? These guys should have the straight power. What I mean by straight power is they're going to take the rotation right from it. Where these gentlemen are going to have the gear shifts so that their power is inverted. Because remember, we need our crushing wheels to spin inward. So this one spins this way, this one spins this way. Otherwise, the system doesn't work. Now we just need to be able to run a belt across a shaft facing this way. Which we already have. Here's a conundrum. We already have a shaft facing this way. So I guess I mean, it's hacky as heck. But if we just run a line like that's the problem done. I guess I'll have to dig a little trench so I can walk underneath this all. I mean, you know what's a proper create build without being a little hacky, right? Oh, I am sure the hardcore create builders are not going to like this, but I am not a hardcore create builder. I'm pretty new, but that's all the crushing wheels probably hooked up. Probably. I could not tell you if this is actually going to work or not. We'll have to see. And the best way to see really is to hook this all up finally to a windmill. I do believe that I have an upwards shaft. Yes. Yes, all the way to the surface. Awesome. Time to make a windmill. And our gold sheets are done. Awesome. We can make that engineer's wrench. Or just regular wrench. I think I actually just spelled engineer no, just regular wrench. Okay. Wrench. This is a handy little tool that is going to help us with, I mean, everything. Everything that Create has to offer. You can do a lot of fun stuff with it. Well, with all the pogs we made, a windmill is, I mean, not free, I guess, but is pretty cheap. I need 2 more andesite alloy. I forget I favorited it. And then we're just going to use this to create as many sail blocks as we can. The hope being, of course, 2 stacks. Oh, right. I used my white wool. My bad. Perfect. 2 stacks. And now all we have to do is link this up to another turbine spot. Alrighty, turbine number 2 has been created. I also made this Stressometer. It only costs an andesite casing and a... Oh, okay, wheels are turning. That's the achievement for that. Yeah, but the Stressometer only costs a compass and an andesite casing, and it's actually going to allow us to see, like, acute information. Oh, I had it backwards. I had it backwards, silly me. Oh my gosh, though, look at it all spinning! Oh, that's incredible. All the drills and the crushing wheels. Okay, that's going to be easy to fix. And the stressometer, ow, ow. Oh, I guess that makes sense. The stressometer I can put right here, and it will continue the power, and we can see, oh boy, we're already using 7,000 of the 8,000? Really? Oh, remaining is 7,000. Oh, we can go a lot faster, huh? So if I set this to like 16 and just, whoa. Okay, well, I'm worried about walking in front of these guys. I'm going to make a door here. Look how fast everything's going. Okay. For now, I'm going to turn the system off by just doing that. And we're going to reverse this mistake. So if I put the stressometer back and I exit outward, we should see, yes, the crushing wheels are crushing into each other. And if I throw, like, I don't know, deep slate in there, oh, look at that, it gets munched up. Super fast, too. Doesn't turn into anything. Okay. Well, I guess I could pick up a piece of cobble, I suppose, to show it off. Let's see, I'll grab from the back so I'm not, like, making this place even uglier. But yeah, if we toss our cobble in, it'll get crushed super quick because it's spinning so fast. Yep. There's gravel, and then, now I don't have to use these wheels, but I'm showing because the gravel will go through this one, get crush into nice sand, and that one even turned into a little bit of flint. Amazing. Okay, system's gonna go off again, though, because we need to think about these guys here. Now, an interesting conundrum is present. We don't need these guys to be spinning super fast. In fact, it's detrimental. It'll take up more stress units than they need to, because the power, or rather the rotational power that these guys receive, it doesn't matter, right? They're going to process this in the same amount of time. It's just that they have a bigger range the faster they spin, but we don't care about that. So, oh, if they were one block in. No, this is fine. This is great, actually. Hold on. No, this is awesome. We'll use little cogwheels here. Yeah? Is this good? Because we can just take it right out of that guy and run it right through here. So I need to make some cogwheels. So if I put like a little cogwheel on that guy and a little cogwheel on that guy, well, and a little cogwheel there, little cogwheel there, that should then mean, yes! Oh, it's perfect, except, oh, no, that's fine, because you could put casings around shafts. I'm pretty sure you could decorate shafts with casing. So we'll just use shafts as a decorative thing. Is this everything hooked up? Where? Oh, there's that skeleton again. Where? Where is it? Where's this invisible skeleton? I hate it. Is this everything hooked up, though? Oh my gosh, I have so many tunnels dug around this thing now. It is so poorly laid out. But if I lay this down, and the stress units are almost ineffective because it's using the non-sped up speed. And if we run around the front, we should see, oh, please be blowing outwards. Oh, it's even blowing in the right direction. Yes! That's amazing! It works! Oh, okay. That's rotational power hooked up to everything. Now, how fast can we make our machine go? All right. We only have 1,600 left. So 96, 500 left. Ooh, breaks it. Okay. So we can have it running at 112 with still 512 stress units to take. I wonder how many of these drills are taking. 448 each. We could add another drill. We could not add another crushing, not even one crushing wheel. These guys take up almost nothing because they're just fans. So, I mean, I guess I don't really want to add another drill, though. I have no reason to, and it'd be annoying to push this whole thing back. I think 9 will be plenty. I imagine that this will break cobble pretty fast, yeah? Nice! How do I pick that up without dying? Oh, okay, if I hug the walls. How much damage does this do to me? Oh my gosh! That's a funny mob trap idea. Actually, I bet with like encased fans and these drills, you can make a really interesting mob trap. Anyways, this is working. Okay, So now that these guys are spinning, I'm actually going to take my stressometer back and replace this with a shaft because we now, yeah, this is as fast as it's going. So now we need to actually integrate our storage system into this area. And the way this is going to work is I'm going to run a huge and annoying cable all the way under the mountain, up the mountain, into our factory, right? And it is literally going to, like, hook everything up. It's going to connect everything. We're going to need export cables. We're going to need operation cables. We're going to need some items from Create called smart chutes to actually know when these items are done, right? This is going to be super in-depth, really big. I'll try to explain my process so you guys can follow along and stuff. But this is exciting. This is finally coming together. That was so... I mean, you know what? Honestly, I was complaining about it not being very clean, but this is clean. This feels clean, right? Oh, okay. The simple storage network is now finally linked and connected to the area, so we have a cable, and we are going to use it for just about everything. Honestly, just about everything. Oh yeah. As far as the drill setup goes, I'm hoping that just a line of hoppers is going to be enough of a collection system for this. I mean, I'd imagine because the drills can only break this stuff so quickly, right? So I don't think we need anything terrifically, like, I don't think any of this has to be, like, terribly fast, you know? And then on just this last hopper, we could actually use our first thing where we'll pull a filtered import cable. Well, I don't want this visible, so I'll come down here and we'll pull a filtered import cable from it. Hopefully all it needs is a speed and a stack upgrade. Maybe that's enough. Oh, shoot. Where are my network cables? So hopefully that should be enough speed for the incoming cobblestone, right? And that'll just... It should just suck in everything, right? Yeah, I don't mind it sucking in everything. I guess technically it should only suck in cobblestone, but if something else gets in there, better to just pull it in, right? Okay. Now we need a system for dropping the cobblestone out here and dropping the cobblestone out here. And that is where a chute comes in. Where's my I'm missing all my stuff. Chutes are awesome little contraptions. So see, if I place a chest on top of it. Oh, I can't open it. There we go. If I place the chest on top of it and put something in, it spits it right out the center of the block. So super duper useful, especially for stuff like crushing wheels, which, you know, the items need to be centered on the block. So all I'm thinking we do is bap. Chest goes here, chute goes there. And then we'll just export the cobblestone into that one. And in this guy, we'll the same deal, chest, chute, and this will be gravel. Okay, I am gonna spare you from the mad ramblings of live commentary, Joseph, as he attempts to explain the input-output system for this while dealing with a number of things. Yeah, it'll be a lot easier to just hop into spectator mode now that it's completely finished, because as you can see, chutes are all placed around. Yes, this is fully realized. So I'm gonna go through the step-by-step process. Here we have our cobble generator. It's going to drop the cobblestone into yonder hoppers. And inside of this filtered little guy right here, we have 4 speed upgrades. I removed the stack upgrade because I don't think this needs it. I thought it could be purposed elsewhere. But basically, as the cobble is created, it can be sent directly into the system. Over here, behind this first set of crushing wheels, we have a chest sitting on top of a chute, as you saw, with an export cable linked up to it. Inside of the export cable is an operation upgrade. It's a little bit of logic that basically tells Simple Storage to withhold the cobblestone until we have 10,000 in the system. Once we have 10,000 cobblestone in the system, this export cable is going to start exporting stacks of cobblestone at a time, dropping it through the chute, into the crushing wheels, back into this chute, attached to another chest, attached to an import cable. So basically, one stack at a time, cobblestone comes out, is processed into gravel, gravel goes in, gravel is imported. We have the same system over here, but for gravel, 10,000 is the limiter, coming through, becoming sand, coming through. Over here, once we have 10,000 sand, this chute will start dropping sand to be haunted. However, the haunting setup needed a little bit more complicated logic, so we have a smart chute that will only pick up soul sand so that the sand doesn't just fall straight through the system. Same deal with the import cable. And over here, we have a smart chute with a filter inside of it so that it can look for both gold nuggets and quartz. And of course, same deal. Once we have 10,000 soul sand, they start falling through. The IO system is finally done and has now been explained in a manner that, human beings can understand. So the last thing we need to do is solve the inventory thing, because the 10,000 items is a lot of items. But if we're running a factory that's meant to be running basically 24/7 while we're on the world, it's going to fill up really quickly. So we're going to actually need to unlock another mod to help us out with this. Say hello to the newest addition of the family. Drawers. An amazing storage mod. Drawers can hold 32 stacks of items inside of themselves. And these drawers specifically, these like oak drawers or whatnot, they're pretty amazing. They're really cheap to make, all things considered. And 32 stacks is pretty great, but we can make them hold 8 times that amount by using just a little bit of chromatic iron and, right. We're kind of out of that. Okay, so we're limited to 32 stacks for now, but once we run a few vaults and get a little bit more carbon, we'll be sitting pretty on that front. I'll have to change the numbers around in the system, but, oh man, the 2 turbines, especially on the different levels. Woo, Create Hill is starting to look really, really cool. In any case, we are going to need a cobblestone drawer, a gravel drawer, a sand drawer, a soul sand drawer, and then I would like to make one of these 1x2 drawers. I guess like that. That will be for quartz and gold nuggets. Would you look at that? I have the perfect amount of link cables. It's almost like I prepared. Now, to be perfectly honest, we can actually place these drawers wherever we want, but I just remembered I did not prepare for this because we specifically need filtered link cables. Well, no, actually. Actually, no. We just need a key. We need specifically a drawer key. Really? Okay, all right. Filtered link cables it is. How expensive can that be? Not at all. Awesome. Okay, so I have all the filtered link cables and all the filter items we need, and to be perfectly honest, I feel like it'll be the most fun to have all of these drawers on display inside of the factory, like along this wall. So I'm thinking, we'll have our cobblestone here, gravel, sand, soul sand, quartz, and gold nuggets. I think they feel like that'll look really cool, right? And then all we have to do is dig right along the bottom here and hook these guys all up to our simple storage network. Now, filtered link cables are really, really cool. They do pretty much exactly what it sounds like they do. They will filter the linkage of an inventory, which a drawer is. And all of these we are going to set to priority -1 so that the system looks for these first. Super cool. And we're going to set them all to an allow list as well. So they will only allow the linking of one thing. For this first guy, we will have it link cobblestone. For the second guy, we'll have it link gravel. For the third guy, we'll have it link sand. Fourth guy, we'll have it link soul sand. And the last guy, we will have it link quartz and gold. And then we could even, if we want to, just dump all this in. Very nice. And eventually, I suppose once we're rich, we can make a quantify key. Does the quantify key actually cost so much? Let's see. Yes, because we need the drawer key. Okay, wow. 3 chromatic steel just for a drawer key. That actually feels kind of expensive, like overly expensive. But that's fine. We can eventually pretty this up. But for now, I'll just encase these guys in. Very nice. So now the system can hold 32 stacks of all the stuff, which is only 2,048. So I have to actually go change the numbers inside the export cables real quick. Eventually, we're gonna have upgrades in all of these so they can hold more than like 2,000 of their respective item. But for now, 1,000 is fine, especially because it shouldn't actually take a terribly long time to get that amount of chromatic iron. Supposedly, carbon should be decently common these days. And if we do looting correctly, we should be all right. But here we are, just prepping the water, which needs to be flowing. If I'm building this cobble gen correctly, of course. I could be completely screwing it right now, but I'm pretty sure I remember what I'm doing. I have not properly built the Cobblestone Generator. Don't break the things that are saving my factory. I have been playing this game for way too long to mess this up. How did I mess up the cobble gem? The classic Minecraft blunder. For shame. Well, I built this stupendously incorrectly. I don't know what I was thinking. I must have been tired when I built this. In fact, I'm tired right now. I guess, unless these guys can be waterlogged, which I doubt, we're gonna be sad, so... No way! Okay, I take it back. This might work. This could work. I mean, that's amazing. Them being waterloggable? That's actually huge. Legit. Okay. I have to... Ow. I have to move these hoppers up by 1, though. Oh my gosh, this might actually work. I cannot believe it. I think if we put lava across here... Oh. That sounds good. That sounds really good. You know what? I think that looks even cooler than what I was originally planning. That is cool. So that means that if I turn on Walia... Yeah. That is filling up actually pretty fast. This farm is completely schmoovin'. And once we reach over 1,000, which I imagine we'll do pretty soon, this guy should start spitting out cobblestone, question mark? Oh, yes, there it is. And it's coming out by the stack, being processed by the wheels. Oh man, that's coming out fast. Okay. But we're getting gravel now. Okay. I think this means it works. Like, the factory's complete. So all that we have to do is wait for a little bit, I guess. How's our cobblestone? Is cobblestone going up, or is it maintaining? Oh, it's maintaining. That is perfect. Wow, okay. So the speeds actually are tuned really, really well. That's what I was hoping for. Because, okay, it's fluctuating, I guess. It looks like it's fluctuating. Is gravel, like, fluctuating now? I don't know. This is... Okay, this is really cool. Just checking. These hoppers... hoppers are pretty full. Yeah, hoppers are only so good. I mean, it'd be really nice to have import cables running along all of them. But I think hopper speed right now is fine. Well, check this out. The factory is fully working. The cobblestone is being spit out into these crushing wheels. Gravel is getting spat into these... Oh, come on, don't be shy. It was just there. The gravel was literally just there. There we go. Gravel's getting spat out into here. And then once the... This is really fun to watch, by the way. Once the gravel goes through, it gets processed into sand. And then the sand almost immediately is going to come out of this chute. Come on. What? It's making me look... There we go. The sand gets processed into soul sand. And, I mean, I'd say it gets processed immediately over here. But, no, it does. Okay, and then the soul sand gets processed into quartz and gold. You don't right now hear the cobblestone because this thing overfilled. Almost instantaneously, the cobblestone way overfilled. So what we have here is a stack or a stockpile switch, which basically checks the level of a content. Level of... This is a stockpile switch. It checks how much, like how percent full an inventory is. And you can configure it. Basically, what this means is that when we have 80% capacity of our drawer, it's going to send out a redstone signal here that powers a clutch, which locks this belt and stops the drills. And it will continue to hold that power until we drop below 50%, which we're actually about to do. Once this drops below 50%, so it looks like there, right there, it goes, oh, I need to block that up, and it begins producing again, right? And it is going to wait until it has filled up to about, what is it, 80%? Yeah, once this fills at 80%, it will lock again, so we should no longer have any issues with overflowing like we did. Weirdly, this is still dropping, though. I think, you know what, honestly, we just need to get stack upgrade here and a stack upgrade there, and we also really need this to be faster. We need a quicker way. Oh, I have an idea. I bet with a water column? I'm not sure. Maybe, honestly, we just take a bunch of chutes, have it drop it into a water stream, going, like, right into another chute. I mean, it's a little expensive, but we can try it. But I feel like that's for another episode, because now that the factory is actually up and running, we have drawers integrated into it, that is more than enough video time. There's more that we need to do here. First and foremost being moving this ugly workshop somewhere else. We need to decorate this room. We even have like this wall that we can do something with. I'm thinking probably putting the drawers over here, making them look real pretty, right? And we need to throw in some safeguards against overflowing because, well, we just did. The nether quartz has just overflowed completely. So I think for the time being, I'm gonna shut the system off because it's too good. It's literally too good. Produced way too much, way too fast. Yeah, these backed up hoppers. Jeez. Jeez. Alright, well, there's more work to be done. We need some way to void items, but honestly, we are completely out of chromatic iron, or chromatic steel. Like actually completely out of chromatic steel. Yeah, and we don't have any way to make more. So we need that before we get anything else. Looks like next episode it'll be back to basics. Good old vaulting. And honestly, I cannot wait. But if you've enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new to the series, check out the other videos or not. Trying to hit 1 a day, but my goal is actually only 2 per week. Did you know that? I've been doing daily uploads because I've got the time and I got the energy, but if things slow down, don't worry. My goal is only 2 per week. That is my promise. At least 2 per week. Hopefully 7. I love it. I love the daily uploads. It's been really, really fun. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody!